and uh, this platforms, uh, gives us the ability to monitor the usage and detection of inappropriate access to drugs, including controlled substances across a wide variety of applications, facilities, and devices. So, last time, I hope we the last this week Monday I have really one more webinar around medical devices analytics, where we have seen the you know the how Splunk can give you insight into system performance and interact with the in a broad healthcare ecosystem, like different devices of patients' healthcare monitoring and all those data sources which are there. Uh, However, we haven't given a demo last time, but this time around security, medication security, I wanted to take you through a demo which is available with us. And me, I'm not exactly a expert in medical terms. I'm an engineer, and I might you know. Uh, 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 might not be able to explain you different terms within the medical terms which are used in this demo. However, the audience which are joined are free to ask me any questions. I'll keep those. If I'm not able to answer, I'll of course get back to you on after the session is completed. Yes, so by saying that, you're all welcome. Thank you so much for joining the sessions today. Let us start with the demo environment. So as I said, today's topic is around medical security. It will give us the appropriate, inappropriate, and detect usage of uh, access to drugs within the hospital, within the medication center, or any other anywhere it can be applicable. So I think this is applicable only to the big organization, enterprise organization, hospitals where usage of drugs are in a heavy manner, and if you want to have a record around it, so this is the best thing for you. So let us dig dive. So here you can see. I hope I could see my screen. I'll jump through multiple windows during this demo. So um, please let me know if you have any difficulties viewing my screen. Okay, I'll take you through. Okay, this is the main platform. Um, Splunk platform. Here you can see when I click enterprise, it's the main platform, base platform, core platform, as you say. And there are multiple applications installed. This is a default application, search and reporting application, where you can search the data coming into Splunk environment with the proper search criteria. So Splunk uses SPL language. Let me give you a brief introduction about Splunk. Uh, Splunk, we call it as a data to everything platform, where you can ingest any data to Splunk. It is not only related to Splunk. Mostly people knows about the security incident event management solution, but it's uh, not that. There is a reason behind it. Why? Because Splunk stores the data in a raw format. It doesn't and whatever searches you run is all schema on fly. So data is written in raw format, and then the schema is applied while reading the data. That's what the schema at fly means. So that is a major differentiator within Splunk. So why that is important? Well, that is important because of from forensic standpoint or non-repetition or standpoints, there is no addition subtraction within the raw data coming in from different data sources, which might critical data to any organization. As such, we're gonna deep dive into medication security analytics. You will see the data coming in, having access to different users is carries uh, uh, great insight, and it's valuable for any organization from legal standpoint, mean to say. Okay, so that is what the basic introduction about Splunk. There are you can get the real time access value to your data while you do that. So as a state, this is a core platform. At the left hand side, there are multiple applications you are seeing, just like a mobile applications, where mobile is a core platform where you can install applications from Google Play Store, right? Android, on Android phones, and Apple phones you have Apple Store, Play Store, or something like that. Okay, so that's how it works here. Okay, once we go now, um this application is for free, I guess. There is no charges taken from you by Splunk. It's just a core platform from the licensing perspective. So core platform license works on the volume generated per day that we come up with the approximate volume by calculating the different data sources which you're gonna feed in, and the number of users accessing those data sources. By that, we come up with the approximate value in terms of volume generated in per day basis. Okay, it's mostly it comes into GBs. So that's how GB per day the license charge the end user. Okay, that is from licensing. Okay, so as I said, there are multiple different use cases around medication security. If you want to deep dive, so let us deep dive from user peer group activity analysis perspective. So here, as I said, this application will give you the um, you know uh, security standpoint view from viewing your end users access to different medications uh, applications happening in your environment. So this is the user time frame is this particular time frame, you can see here, and you can change the time frame even from the top. So you can select patients, 36 total. You can select user ID. Basically, I searched by user ID here. Uh, so you're calculating based on the transaction subtypes. There are multiple subtypes. Subtypes are nothing but the different statistical values within different components of uh, uh, medical substances used. Okay, and there are patients which are using those the substances in your environment, right? So by that you can filter out and see from the user standpoint, this particular user, what all um, you know what all events is generating. So a OPI OIDS is a critical schedule edge drug used within the medical industry. So of course you might have to keep an eye on that particular substance within the medical industry. So that's why it's been monitored. And apart from that, there are multiple events. What are those events? If you go down here, so you could see there are specific medications across all patients. This particular user is using, and this user may be a nurse, maybe a doctor, or a medical staff. For me to give you clear picture, this particular staff is been using this many different medical substances, and you could get the activity around it as well. So this is from user standpoint. Let us dive into what medication activity events. So here in top of the filter, you could see this is single value. There are multi select multiple values as well. You can choose, but then I'm choosing only single value here. Okay, so transaction subtypes. There are multiple transaction subtypes. Subtypes they have divided into inactive access, bedside, cycle count, discrepancies in the substances used, emergency, peak issues, desktops received, and those all subtypes are there. Then all transactions types are there, like standard, patients, assigns, and those are the types which the medical history can define. And if their operations are standard within the, and these are generally standard within any big organization, right? And their usage as well. So these are the user ID. All users, you want to see all user top 200 users and their activities in a broader view, uh, and the time frame. So you can choose different time frames. I'm choosing between 6/8/2019 and 6/21/2019 because historical data. I can also, if it is real time, I can just click on last 4 hours, last 60 minutes, and there are different presets and relative. Even in real time, you could check the details. Okay, so going down, uh, you see top activities uh, based on based on the events across the time frame. What are those events? Events around user activities. So these are the um, s- the smart, what is it, the lines which can give you the frequency of the activity from different from the substances point of view. This is the most um, the dangerous substance which to be used. So they wanted to keep monitor. There are some controlled substances which again they want to keep an eye, and then there are events around um, different, maybe different substances which are used. So these are all the user accessing the uh, the appoints substance within the and how much time. So here you could see there this is notched up from what department and what user IDs it carries, and how many times that substance is being used by that particular stuff. So by just clicking on it, you can go drill down to its raw data, and the number of events around that particular substance. Yeah, so that's how you can just click on and drill down. Well, let's go and check another. I want to check from security standard point of view. So advanced anomaly detection. So anomaly detection, nothing but it will give you the behavior of across multiple transaction types, drugs, classes, and medications access. So it detects anomalies behaving users. So it gives the same filter here. Top you can see filters, different filters related to the environment, right? So this is a user behavior map. Some you can just click on any of the cluster and see there is this one anomaly which you could see calculated from XYZ side. And if you could the same user same behavior, if you could come down, here is what the S so one user which is giving you anomaly ratio around, of course this is a nurse anesthetist maybe used wrong, mistakenly wrong substances, and their content within what she has used, how many controlled, how many dangerous substances it might harm the patients, and the quantity of all substances it has there. So by that it calculates the Splunk can calculate the statistics of the usage, and it can give you alerts around it, and gives you pop-up scenarios. Same way you see there's transaction types, ranks across selected departments. So these are particular drugs and their quantity, and both of the controlled and non-controlled substances which are there, how many transaction has been done, which nurse, which department that transaction, so it's been done there. So this is how you have ready study dashboards for your for your medical environment. Big organizations, if they want to keep analysis around it, so they can calculate it, or they can calculate all the statistics around the substances used within the environment, just to protect the you know uh, the patient's health, and 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 stop proactively the accidents to be happening within the environment. Then not only these dashboards, there are multiple dashboards how being configured uh, for for medication security around that, and with the machine learning toolkit capability available, all the algorithms which is required, basic to start with, for the medication industry or the hospitals which can be used this one. So so this is great, right? So you have so many dashboards already ready study to be used in any environment, and top of it you have a capability to uh, improve patients outcomes and reducing healthcare cost by just by doing that. So this is all
explains that. If you want to see more, similar drugs access analysis, you just have to, go and click here and check if that dashboard, giving you the results. So this access can also be given to the particular related departments or the departments. So departments those are concerned to those dashboards. So this gives you all the activities analysis around the drugs usage. So what is the drug name, patients it has been used, who the user ID of the nurse or the nurse or the surgeon which has been giving these drugs to the. So this is the all um, information which can be you know s- uh, you know giving you non-repudiation kind of facility. Right. So by just yeah, so that's what I wanted to convey here. This demo is all around. You can have alerts. You can configure alerts, all the reports around it, and there are multiple dashboards as you could see. So this gives you, of course, this works around the data sets, this data sets for healthcare system, and provides you the simultaneous um, and rapidly changing technology landscape, right? Uh, so unending regulatory requirements and evolving set of customers demands to deliver quality and high value care. So that's where this Splunk plays the very important role to analyze for benchmarking performance and competitive markets. Continuous they requires continuous ability to achieve service excellence. And that is critical for any organizations out there. Guys, this plays very important role within, even I would say, small hospitals to enterprise level hospitals. There are multiple case studies around. Many hospitals are already using. There are multiple case studies you could find online, and that is it, guys. So this is all around deliver better information access to uh, payers, and providers. So very important, and I hope that gives you a little bit of something. And uh, and uh, and if you have any questions, please let me know. I will be happy to answer you. So looking forward to meet you guys. Happy. I hope it was informative, and thank you so much.